Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I've got a quick little video I want to make here. I got a theory about these Chinese internet servos. This is the one that's rated for 8.4 volts, from 5 to 8.4, but I'm highly suspect that it'll take 12 volts. So that is what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna take this servo lead that I've got, this scavenged servo lead. We're gonna strip it away, and I'm gonna pull the pin out for the signal wire. Just gonna you get in there. You get in there. Focus. And you lever that little tab up, little plastic tab, and you should be able to pop that pin out. And that's a bit better than just cutting the wire. Anyway, I'm going to plug in my very, very expensive soldering iron here. This one you can get from that Chinese shipping container store, Harbor Freight. It's a piece of crap. I'm not sure it gets hot enough. It takes a while anyway to get hot enough. But I'm gonna take and probably ruin this servo here. So I'm gonna pop this cap off somehow. Somehow I'll pop that cap off. I'm going to grab these pliers and snap it that way. So now we'll take this guy here and we'll separate this positive and negative wire. I've already, and this is going to be hard to see here. What the hell did I do? Like that. I'm going to slide that off. I've already been working on this here, but basically I got this Y connector. I've glued the two female ends together just for wire management purposes, and I hope that this is going to be, able to handle the 12 volts. It should. I'm hopeful it doesn't melt. But basically, I'm still powering the receiver through the speed control. That's why I've taken this red guy and removed it from the center of the chingus down here and soldered it together and put the shrink tube on. That's why I've done that. So I'm going to take this guy here and I'm going to solder it in here to my battery lead, and then this will feed into this and power my servo. Give me full 12 volts. We'll see what that does. I should be able to get some good power through that servo. Hopefully it doesn't burn it out. If it does, whatever. It is what it is. It had some heat to it. So we'll get in here. And I'll breathe heavy on the camera. So that one's good. Yes, it's worked. So now, slide the cap back over. Give it the old snap. And if it doesn't snap to your liking, you get your best pinchers on the job. Give it a good pinch. Okay, now, so as I described, this is my Chingus that I'll plug in here for channel 1 for the servo. This thing, I'll give it a twist or two just to keep it tight. Plug it in there. Plug the servo in there, and then we should see, hopefully we see a smoke show, because we're going to run this thing at 12 point. Let's make sure I got this right battery in. I want that one that's going to be at the maximum charge. 12.5. We're going to hit this baby with 12.5 volts. Click that off. Okay. Put that temporary like right there. And wait for the smoke. So we're at 12.5 volts on this 35 kg Chinese internet servo. Oh man, it's definitely got some torque to it. I might have to, I wish there was a way to, let's do that. Let's go hit that expo. Steering expo. You don't need it that fast right off the bottom, right? Can you believe that? This is a heavy rig too. I don't see any smoke happening yet. Apparently I got my expo all the way on this GT5 right there, whammo, minus 100%, which is the most. I might have to move that end point that way a little bit on that side. Can you believe that? Oh yeah, I got her hot now. That sure is hot. You saw it slowing. We might have done her in. Anyway, I'm going to turn that expo back because I don't need all that steering at the. I wish it showed a curve on this GT5, but it doesn't. What I'm getting at is I don't need all that expo on the bottom end. I want it pretty neutral. And we will see how long this thing holds up. We'll see. Anyway, we'll do a trail test. Here shortly. Let's see what we can come up with. It definitely is warm to the touch. Warm, not hot. But you saw that. It's running on 12. It's running on this battery right here. It's 3S 1550 tattoo battery. So that's kind of handy. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Maybe I get my cutoff wheel and do some custom sipe the side of this housing to relieve the heat potential, give it some cooling, but we shall see. We shall see. See how it holds up, I guess. If I kill it, I kill it. But at least we know I'm doing this in the name of science. So right now I got a DIY direct power high voltage servo, Chinese internet servo. It's kind of neat. And I wonder, because that thing, it is the Pro. It's the Pro. I just bought it, and I got it because I was watching a Roadside RC video where he's talking about the Pro having, maybe I'll put that schematic too. I'll screenshot that schematic from Amazon that gives the specs. Yeah, see? I told you, it's the Pro. It says so right there. For the servo, where it shows 8.4 volts producing around 45 kgs of torque. So I'm wondering what 12 volts produces. It's got to be some good torque on there for sure. Anyhow, we'll see how it holds up. No real expectations. Anyway, thanks for watching.